But Bob's saying they're smoking. Hang on. Some pretty goddamn good shots from Carlo, and that's first blood. Some trees. Holy shit. Dude, this, I'm just so astonished at this bounty. Look at their net worth. I know he did get a kill, but it's like 1,000 difference. Force might go down. Oh, Bob dipped him. Nicely done. And the top lane Skem take a little bit of damage as well. The tag team with a right click. Skem will actually end up going down. Carlo's still got some spells to utilize. Very big kill for them to find. Oh, is he in trouble? Force has got that ultimate to play with, some extra movement speed to chase him down. Roger as well with the haste can connect, and we'll have our first track kill of the game. Cox bottom lane. They're gonna get him as he's able to TP back in. Soul Assumption from downtown. Alright, that's big. That's teleport and his teleport ability on cooldown as well, so he will not be able to rejoin bottom. They're gonna make the attempt. Starting to TP some members in. This is pretty goddamn tanky. We'll see if they can reposition him with the cookie. And has this one up and available. It's going to get him down to the low ground with the shards being off the mark as well. Force is okay. They might go for Shanks. Hammer to play with if required, but they're going to try and stop that shot. Rogi, 2 points in the Star Hammer. Enough of a stun lock to make sure he does not escape. And another track kill as well, importantly. And now they're looking for Tino across the map as well.
Thanks be with you.
Top lane. Palos. First use of the shapeshift of the game, and Force is even going to try and get some track kills working for them as well, and now this opens up the T1 tower for them to claim. They saw those TPs down bottom from Execration. They're going to be able to capitalize on him being alone. And meanwhile, mid lane though, Rogi, a bit of trouble. Force is going to look to try and TP him. A beautiful Star Hammer as well from Rogi will buy enough time for even Cox to hold Bob in with the Sprout. Going to be relying on the tree and blocks, and Bob will go down, and now Carlo, he's going to be sent into the grave as well. Carlo just gets out with a snowball, but Cox only needs one more right click, and Force is not even done just yet. Might even go onto the tower, and why not? You've got the Vanguard to help tank up. We'll be able to dodge the stun from the Dawnbreaker, and Force gets the double kill. And now up top, Palos, he TP'd back to the lane, he's able to dodge the Scatter Blast. Oh man, having a Visage have to TP in, and now he cancelled it. Somebody got to keep Palos alive. Bob's going to look to try and get involved. The TP out for the Conquer. He's got the boat to work with. It's going to be a long TP though. So the damage, it's already been dealt. We'll be able to turn to kill off Rogi. But now Force is in the neighborhood. And bye-bye Palos. They're going to be able to drag him back into the Solar Guardian. In fact, Palos did okay, it looks like. Geek, Slate. They'll allow him to just live to see another day. On Force, we see that Skem is just being able to invade into Dire's jungle, take a lot of the aggressive farm. Cox is getting a lot of farm across the map as well. In fact, he's more net worth than Force's Bounty Hunter with this Maelstrom, sorry, with this Midas and Javelin. Actually, the Maelstrom's now completed, and yeah, Skem with the shapeshift up top. We wanted to Shanks inside the tree line, so should be able to get a kill onto the Dawnbreaker. Even looking for another one across the map as well as Bob. With the X, so he's going to be able to get some distance away. They're considering about going for Force. We'll see. Mortimer kisses, and as soon as the artillery's layered down, Execration. They do a quick U-turn, but unfortunately, Carlo won't be fast enough. Forced. All right, let's see. They have to use every single ability to try and bring down the Bounty Hunter, and they will be able to do so. And Anaman's going to go down too, and this will be able to open up some objectives for Execration.
Are scanning for enemies.
Looks like all they were waiting for, though, was the Helm of the Overlord that Skem just completed. As soon as they pick that item up, ready to go, get Roche. Would you look to maybe deal with your waves before you try and take this tier 2 top?
Radiant's bottom tower is staggering.
Like a drunk sailor.
Hollywood. Ellis holds him down with the LSA. Still the stun into the Mortimer Kiss. There should be plenty of damage from afar as the snowball just a bit too late from Carlo. So a big kill to be able to slow down the Lena's game was starting to stay track with the net worth. Carlo, they're going to go for the dive. Why not? A T2 tower. Not enough of a deterrent for Force. All right, well. They have second tier 2 tower of the game going down. Gave up some of their map control over to the kind of western side of the map. And now Geek Slate going to look to try and reclaim this. Force on the Vanguard. Team's going to smoke behind him. We'll be able to see Tino's positioning. Force going to look to try and start. Tino's not an easy kill. Doesn't really have any boys behind to act as reinforcements. Maybe that's where the Solar Guardian can come into play. And without being able to address the raid back to damage mitigation, it's going to be a big issue here for them. They are lining up for huge Mortimer Kisses. As with the globes raining down, it's not enough to get the kills at the moment. Skem, held in place with the LSA, is going to be punched up into the heavens. As Execration somehow bring the numbers fast enough. And now they're even going to get another kill as well onto Narman. So we're getting to a stage where we really got to start to talk about if Geek Slate are unable to get more out of this lineup, then their scaling potential is very limited. That board plays, look at the triangle they kind of have set up around Roche, all the vision they would ever need to take a fight nearby. And that's really the game deciding Roche, I think. If Geek Slate do not get this, I'd be so confident with the Execration's lineup to move over towards the later stages. Well, maybe they're going to try and target down Palace. The team's off to the high gun, so they're not playing with the lean up. Force into the BKB. Palace going to be able to reposition. They're going to give him the run buff as well. Palace trying to stand strong and get as much damage out as he possibly can. They should be able to go through Palace's life pool in the end. And now can they get more of the members as well? Solar Guardian's going to come through to give them the space as Tino turns, dealing with the Sven. But a beautiful cookie from Narman onto 2. And now Bob's going to be caught out as well with a Mortimer Kiss is getting layered down. Geek Slate find 4 and now Roche as well. They know he TP'd. They're going to hunt him down. Look at Skem with the backstab. And there's nothing they can do in Execration. Solar Guardian's on cooldown. Pals will be able to force out. Has the BKB to work with. Not really going to do too much to Skem. So Carlo's in. Punch him up to the sky. The boys have shown up in full force and now they can turn it around. Easy kill onto the Lycan. They need to get more out of this though, as Cox is actually going to look to try BKB and TP out of there. They don't have a way to address it. They won't also catch up to Force as well, but does this open up Roshan? It didn't take too much damage from Geek Slate prior.
I am on the mend.
They see Force. Knocks in and out. Can they stall this? What have they got? They got kisses they can use potentially. They're going to cookie Force in. There's the kisses, but the Solar Guardian mitigating a lot of the damage, and Palace, he's going to free fight. So the Lena's damage is starting to rack up. They're going to turn to deal with Cox, and they just melt away the Nature's Prophet. And now Force is going to go down as well. A cookie will not be enough to get some distance away. As Execration, they are well and truly back in this game. A dive back out of Rochi. Roche now up for grabs. This is scary stuff for the Geek Slate lineup.
Is about to take the plunge.
How fast Radiant push, but I haven't really mentioned Execration because of how far behind they've been, but you can see once they get that Familiar's going AC minus armor, the 15 talent minus armor as well, these buildings melt.
Their structures. Attack the heroes.
Arcane power.
Something, Carlo trying to take control with the bounty hunter. They're actually going to be able to blow him up, and they'll turn to Rogi as well. No hesitation for looking for the +1 with the X into the boat. An easy kill for them to find.
Radiant structures are fortified. Welcome back.
It looks like they're just getting more out of it in regards to the kills and the buildings getting claimed. I was going to try TP back. Oh, the shuriken didn't bounce, but now Bob and Tino, hang on. How are they going to escape? They're left in no man's land. They don't have the boys playing behind them. Oh, hang on, do they turn? Tino, look at the damage on the cog. Satanic just gets him up to a respectable health pool where he's going to be able to stand strong, but Solar got him into the middle. The Scepter's going to be able to reposition, hold Force into play. Tino still wants to try and catch up to their nature's prophet. Tino unable to bring him down, though. The sustain, it might be enough. We're still alive, Cox. Finally, they'll get the Fury on, and now Tino's looking for more. The message. Can Tino do it all by himself? The Wraith Pack's going to be laid down. Lena's TP in. They've got big issues on Geek Slate. They might be able to take them all. 4 down. Potentially soon to be a wipe as Force is in trouble. Palos, he's got the detection, but the dust is out. The Laguna Blade to cut away his life, and the tips. Oh, they do not forget. I do not have a lineup to address Megas at all, and we have spoken multiple times that this team does not scale. And keep in mind, this is a best of 5. Like, you really want to use all your mental capacity in a game where it's pretty much done.
Now, your admiral is on board.
Come.
Shanks is the one holding the gem, so remember the team. Tier 4 is going down, Force with a jump. Gonna target him. Wraith back, Solar got him. Yep, good luck killing Palos. He just stands his ground. Continues to pummel into the bounty hunter's light pool. No buyback for him to work with. And Cox gonna get dragged back into the middle. He'll look to BKB TPR, but the damage from Palos will stop that one short. As Execration weathered the storm, and they're gonna be rewarded with this Game 2 victory.
Draw a line to Radiant's bottom tower.
Just like